Hello, this is Dr. Dilip Amin from Interfaithshaadi. I have guided some 1,200 youths around the world in interfaith love relationship, and my 18 years of experience I have summarized in several books. Today we have a special guest, somebody who is a victim of love relationships, and I will introduce my guest soon. In general, I recommend to anybody in interfaith love relationship, no BBS, no religious conversion, like baptism, bris, bar mitzvah, shahadat, sunat. Why? Because if somebody truly loves you and it's an interfaith relationship, what is the need for this religious labeling? And if that person is insisting, and if that person is such a religious fanatic, why you want to bother even marrying to that person? Further, as I put it in our last episode, there is a clear legal implications of you BBSing, meaning accepting to this religious. And that's a major problem. And for that reason, no BBS is a mantra. But at the same token, today we have a guest who followed that no BBS mantra to get married. But then later on, the Muslim party become more religious and start asking for religious conversion. And let's hear from my guest. So with that, let me introduce my guest. Geetha, welcome to Interfaithshaadi.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So to our guest, Geetha is married right now to a Muslim. And it's really admirable that she's coming in front of the camera to put her stories. So excuse us that we cannot put her full face here. So to start with, Geetha, can you summarize everything what you want to say?
Yeah, sure, sir. And thank you for giving me this chance. Actually, I'm not very open to the public, like a social, like especially on this issue. But why I came today because I made a mistake. Um, and ruined my life myself. But I wish I just want to save someone. Like if somebody is going to in the same path, I want to warn them how it gonna be, how it would be, so that at least one person, if they can realize from my life experiences, that's all I wanted. At least one life can be saved from this kind of relationships. That's the reason I came out to the public to give my experience.
So can you summarize what happened and everything just in 2 minutes if you have to summarize how you are a
Um,
victim?
yeah, to myself, Geetha, I grown up. I came from a very background, like a village background. I'm not very into the like a city and town and socially. So in the village, in a very backward village and no chances of internet. And that time, everyone used to follow their own faiths. They did not have a like like now much not aware of other religions. Usually we just follow our own religion, our home. Someone else follow their own religion. We did not have any information to know about how their life is. So that's what it happened in my childhood. I know there are different religions. That's all. I don't know what is exactly inside. Once I came to my degree, when I come to study my degree, I moved to the town from the village, and there I met my husband. He is a Muslim. I met him during the college, and later it developed into it took some couple of like a half years something that we got into relationship, and then we liked each other and we started the relationship like we start like a friends, and then we got into the love and all. But in this journey, he never exposed like he is a true, exactly hardcore Muslim. He just was there. So I thought like me, he's also born in different religion. That's what I thought. As a Hindus, we respect everyone. That's how I expected from him too, that he is also respecting me, because he did not bring anything religious in the relationship. That's I like it. that time I did not bother that religion matters to be in that relationship. And initially he was also moderate, flexible. I used to go to temple along with him. He used to come. We used to go inside. He used to come inside, but never prayed. But I did not even push him anything. It's his boundaries. I respected that up to that. So I thought at least I have that freedom even after the marriage something. So my parents were not happy when I bring up this issue. I mean the marriage, and they are not happy. So we tried. We waited for years, and they are still on the same words. So that we have to move to different country so that we can start our own life. So we both moved to another country. And also later we struggled a lot by being alone, and still we were there together. And then we married, and we married in the register office, like a registered marriage, nothing any religion involved in that marriage. Later, when he interfered, like he just conveyed that he married and I'm pregnant to his parents and his family, then they are all considered like that marriage is not illegal. It has to be in the Muslim way. That then only it will be the purpose of the marriage, and the kid is also valid. Like they have their own reasons. My husband asked me to get into the Islamic way marriage. I was open-minded. It's just a marriage on the paper. I did not mean that anything will be there. So I just been there and we married, and it marriage happened in Islamic way. So there is a conversion also happened that I did not know. I did not know that there is a conversion in the Islamic marriage before getting to the actual marriage. So it happened, and later I realized all the time I made a huge mistake marrying a Muslim, not especially this man and the marrying Muslim, because I feel like I felt in the problem by myself. It's like a trap because he did not expose his religion. Later he brings up everything. He brought up everything, whatever the Sharia laws, Islamic rules, how it would be, everything. So he started implementing. So this is all overall of my story. I can tell more when it comes.
So you are saying that to start with your from childhood till you met this guy, everything as per you concerned, parents were raised you more secular, pluralist, open-minded.
Yeah.
But
They
at the same
never
token,
teach some language, some religion is bad. Even my parents did not teach me the castes also. The different caste, usually people they have different levels. So they said everyone is equal, only good or bad. I used to grown up like that.
Oh, I see. And what did you know about Islam before you met this guy?
I did not know much about Islam anything. I thought it is also one kind of a religion like us. And so when I see the regular Muslim friends, they never show, they follow their religion. That's all. They never implied on me or someone. So I thought there is nothing wrong, nothing great, not bad. So I felt all religions have pros and cons, and good and bad. So I thought this is also one kind of religion. That's all. I did not know that is a very strict rules will be there inside until I get into that.
Tell me how you met, let's say first week, first you saw him and how he approached you or you approached him. How did it build relation started?
Actually, mostly I met him like when I was around
Yeah, don't give out your age or something. Yeah.
So like when I was like maybe that is a teenage also. Maybe I'm not much aware of the things what are going to be in the future also. But at that time I thought whoever take care of us loves like our parents. That is only the reason, enough reason to get into the relationship. I did not check that marriage needs like a money, everything and all. So I met this guy from one of my friend. She introduced him, and then we all used to go to meet and together. Sometimes like outing, some when we go somewhere to eat. So she used to come and he used to come along with her. So we all like that. I met him. So he was very calm and quiet and very nice guy and not interfered, and he never misbehaved with me, especially. That is the main attraction for me to fall into this trap. Um, so he respected, and he was a little introvert guy. He is not like, that's the reason it made me to push into these things. So we met and then we exchanged the phone numbers and we used to contact in the phone. And after some months, so I felt this guy may be suitable for me and he is caring me, and some things happened like when I was sick and when I got into accident, he used to take care of me very well. So when I when we get the love and some care from outside people, it is a different than you get away from the parents or something. So I thought that may be the way of heart, the way of caring, it might be will be in the future too. I wanted that in the future. So I expressed my intention to him, and later he also accepted this, like to be, and he also liked me. That's the reason he continued and he showed that extra care and love and everything. So that's how we got into the relationship. We were there, and it was very hard in the country where I was to be marry a Muslim and to be freely follow like interfaith marriage and all.
And then you mentioned that he also came and visited Hindu mandir.
Mhm.
So, did you also visited to his mosque?
No, India I never visited, but when I meet him, if it's a namaz time, I used to drop him the place where mosque, and I used to wait until he comes out. That's all.
But you never went inside.
No, no, I never go inside.
You know, that's the one point I always recommend all Hindus to make sure you read Quran yourself without any interpreter. Second thing, that go and visit their mosque, go talk to Imam, see exactly what it is. Because one day you are marrying to somebody, if he come inside your temple, why not you give him that option? Why don't you get, and that will learn firsthand. So
Maybe
that could have been good, but you did not. No problem.
No, actually, there is no girls allowed in mosques in India.
No, girls are, ladies do visit, but they are stay in a separate room.
No, I mean, in that time, I don't know exactly what's going inside, but he said only boys go to mosque to pray, girls pray at home. That's what he told to me. So
Maybe,
I think
see, that's the reason I'm saying that insist on visiting his or some other mosque, because they don't want you to come inside to learn more about it. And anyway, other thing, you said that your parents were not happy.
yeah,
What was their concern? What they raised concern? Is it because he's Muslim or his height or?
no, it's not like that. No, actually, even we are Hindus, they raised me as a Hindu, but they never restricted me only in the certain point of anything, like a religion or anything. So they raised me like to be independent and open-minded, to be stand on our own feet. That's the three things they always wanted us. So this is a because that's one thing. When I have told him that he's a Muslim, they also don't know much about anything Islam. They also know how much ever I knew that time. So means if they knew more than me, they might have tell what's the consequences if I marry. They did not have anything to tell. They just told me it's a different faith. you might get into the trouble. That's all. They did not elaborate much, like own experiences or anything, because they never experienced also. And it's not like a high turn where it's like money and all. He was not working also that time. He was not stable income also. That's also point the concern, because I had a more better chances than him. So every parent wants their child to be in better life. For to give, then they compared him with all the betterment what I have in my life, and they don't want him marry and get trouble and struggle in that life. That's what they wanted. It's like they are not like completely opposite and all. Yeah, they're very open-minded people.
See, this is the one major problem with Hindu parents. The day they find it out, daughter comes and tells them that, Mom, Dad, I'm in love with Muhammad. They know there is something wrong, but they don't know how to articulate, how to explain to parents. And that's why I have told so many times, in such situation, read my books, reach out to me. And if you explain your child stepwise, I'm not saying anything wrong with Islam or that boy or anybody, but at least you have to know that you should go to the mosque, see how ladies are being treated, meaning nothing bad, it works for them, but whether it works for you. And so many things. So that's one mistake parents makes, and your parents are no different than most other Hindu parents.
Yeah, they don't know what to tell about other religion.
Yeah.
Because we thought we grown up by respecting all religions are okay, all religions are same, like that.
That's a major, major mistake. All religions are not same. It's total lie. All religions are different, and that's why they are different religion. Millions of people have been killed in name of religion. If they are same, why they were killed? And further, Hindus' parents should teach their children Hinduism, and also once in a while let them read the Quran, let them read the Bible, all different scriptures. Because if they know, then they know which one is better. If they don't know, just like you got trapped or got fooled, you were naive. So that's the problem. So parents, that's a lesson learned. Educate your children about what you don't want them to do it. That's okay, but still educate them about it. Moving forward,
Read about society, prestige, money, like that. Not anything about religion. Yeah.
truth is all religions are not same. So explain them, show them the Quran, show them the Bible, show them the Gita, and explain them that look, that's what they say, this is what they say, this is what they say. You're not criticizing any religion, you're just laying facts in front of your child, and let them make a decision what is right for them. So that's my message. So in the beginning, what did he say about Islam to you, that you are Hindu, he's Muslim? What kind of discussion you had it regarding religion?
We never had a much religious discussion. Maybe he had it in intention that pushing me into religion, but he never showed that to me, because that time if I had more chances to go away from him. Like if something that I don't like being with me for years, he knows my mindset, my views, my like behavior and nature and everything. So he never brought up until I stuck in something which I can't come out. That time he started imposing the religion.
Typical story. So he
Yeah.
did not bring up Islam till you fall in love.
Not only fall, marriage. He, yeah. So once he used to share the experiences from his family or friends. Like if somebody married a different faith, he used to tell that they converted into their religion, or else like a Muslim girl married to Hindu boy, she converted into Hindu. Like some things which have happened around him, he used to share. I took as in that he is sharing some news. That's all. I did not imply that on my life. I just thought if someone likes, they like it and they are doing it. It's not me enough that I have to do. But he is telling that I have told you many experiences. You should have realized too that you have to apply to yourself also.
Oh, come on.
He never asked me directly to get into marry or convert into my religion. He said, I told you the issues, I told you the examples, what happened, so that you will be aware of it for yourself. So why do I imply someone's life on me? It's my life, my wish, I can be myself. Right?
You know, your story is so typical. As I said, I have guided some
He knows that after marriage, maybe I can go, but especially after kid, it's really hard to get out from the marriage. It's a hard means
let's
Get on that one. Yeah.
let's get on that one. So the message to all the viewers: this is the typical story. First, you meet some guy or girl from other religion. In the beginning, they are absolutely nice, so respectful, try to help you here, there, and so decent. But religion word does not come up. Then comes the victimhood, that, oh, we are victim, these people are discriminating us, and we are being suffering and all that. So you start making the sympathy for them. So then it moves in the higher gear, and slowly, like subtle, they start telling you, just like in your case, that this converted, and they may take you to movies which shows more favoring their faiths. And you don't realize that slowly it's like in a mud. You keep on sinking and sinking and sinking, and you don't realize. And once they know that you are completely in true love, you're not going to run away, and then the real
truth starts
like
coming out.
emotional
Now you
game.
convert.
Yeah, it's like an emotional game. When they know you are emotionally attached and trapped, even though if you go out, you can't be happy because you are already emotionally drained.
Yeah. So he has played the typical stepwise book, which I've been explaining all along. So he's no different than most cases I have seen. Have you met his parents before getting deep into love relationship?
Yes, I did not met, but I used to spoke to them over the phone. He introduced me as a friend, just friend, nothing else. So they used to talk to me as his friend only. So that time they also did not bring up any religious things. They just used to talk casual talks. And that time they also, especially his father, liked me because of my nature, my open-minded, my independent nature, and I used to be like a boy, like I can do everything. I'm not scared of anything like that. So he used to tell that his father likes my character. That's all I know. Yes, I spoke to them and yeah, everything that time there is no much. They used to just share like a festivals kind of things, how they celebrate, but nothing from the Quran or nothing from the Islam religion.
So you never visited their home actually?
No, I never visited.
This is a typical mistake all the people fall in interfaith love relationships. What I'm telling is, if you are going to go and make your life in that new faith, new environment, you should go every day to that home, every day, see how they act, how their mosque and or church and mandirs and whatever it is there. Because unless you go there, how do you know that you're going to like it or not? So that's my recommendation.
Because we are from the different towns, I did not get a chance to go to their home. And especially, he introduced me as a friend, not as any relationship, to make visits frequently also.
And it is possible he may have told, who knows, at one point he may have told she will convert too.
I mean,
we don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Actually, their parents were also opposite to our marriage.
Meaning?
So,
they did not like me. Yeah, they did not like him to get me married. So all their concern was that I'm not the kind of the girl that who can convert for marriage. They know. I mean, they spoke to me, right? They know me that I'm not going to convert. He will get into trouble in the life because of pushing me to convert. That maybe due to their experience, I don't know. I heard from him that they are already aware of my way of thinking.
See, on Muslim parents' side, it's not they were very right. They knew that they don't want somebody from other faiths coming to their home, because they know it's a mess, because
Yes.
different religions, they have their own way of working, they are proud of it, and it works for them. So we should not be blaming them. Let me tell you some things from Quran, why they wanted somebody from their own faith. And again, anybody, most parents wants somebody from their own religion anyway. The Quran 2:21 says that you shall not wed a pagan woman, pagan meaning somebody who is idolatrous, believing in other gods, unless they embrace the faith, meaning Islam. A believing slave girl, a slave girl is better than the idolatrous, or the somebody who believes in so many gods and rituals and all that, though she may please you. So the status of a Hindu girl, who if they consider that them as an idolatrous, status is less than a slave girl. Quran 2:21. Further, Quran 4:16, 4:116 says the biggest sin in Islam is shirk, shirk, meaning associating somebody with associating partner with someone. Meaning when you say Ram, Iswar Allah Tero Nam, meaning you say Ram and Allah both are same, you are actually associating a partner with Allah. And that's one of the worst sin you can think in terms of Islam. Further, Quran 6:11 says, do not maintain your marriage with an unbelieving woman. So you marry, let's say Geetha married, and if she's not believing in Quran and the Muhammad, then this is zina, fornication, khalwat, whatever you call it. Do not maintain this marriage, get the divorce out. Point is, Quran is very clear, explaining that anybody outside who is not believer in Muhammad and Quran should not be part of your married life. Only problem, so his parents are very right, explaining him, or try to explain you that this is a mess, don't get into it. And I admire, I don't blame them. Only problem, that boy who knew that you are a Hindu, but somehow he ignored Quran. And let me quote that also, Quran 24:30. So he's a Quran believer, but he ignored 24:30 purposefully. That it says that lower your gaze. So when you see a girl from any faith, you're not supposed to fall in love relationships. You're not supposed to look eye to eye and be romantic and enjoy believing men to turn their eyes away from temptation and to restrain their carnal desires. So my point is, what this boy, your lover at that time, what he did is that he selectively picked and choose from Quran. He ignored 24:30, assuming that you will convert to Islam. But before that, he already was in romantic love relationships. And that's a major concern I have. And yeah, go ahead.
He only follows what is pleasure to him, pleased to him in the Quran. He don't follow all the Quran. I know he doesn't follow. Even the fasting also, he won't be. He used to not to be every year. He used to skip. But he never did 5 times Namaz. He only did on Fridays, one time. Like he never followed right way. He only just brings up everything now, because maybe he lost interest on me. Now religion is important too.
See, so did he, Ramadan just got over. Did he fast the last month?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
He did fast whole month. Wow.
Yes.
And is he performing namaz 5 times a day?
Actually, he's staying in a separate room, so I'm not sure he did some 5 times. But yes, I see that he is performing. I know that he, by hearing the chanting, I don't know what is in the Quran, by praying, so I understood that he might be praying. But I helped him still. After all these, I still used to cook for him and make sure to have a food. And still I get blamed.
So see, this another problem, that when you are at age 18 or 20, religion is the least of interest to almost anybody. But when same person becomes 34 and 44 and 54, you tend to become more religious. You tend to go to more roots. So apparently right now he's a real Muslim, and I'm sure he's a Quran believer. And then, as I mentioned, that he believes in Quran 221, 4116 and 6011 clearly. And now he wants to complete even that. I mean, that's why he wanted you to convert to Islam. Unfortunately, you are an innocent victim. Your parents did not taught you about Islam or other faiths, or taught you that it's all religions are same, and that's why now you ruin your life, or whatever you may call it. If we go back to little bit, so in early period, what did you say about Islam? Let's say in the first 3 months of your relationship, did he say that he believes in Islam, or he says he doesn't like certain things in his faith, or?
Yeah, actually, I mean, I may not be exactly direct points because it's all experience. I want to bring up something else to clearly make you understand. Yes, actually, once when I was really fed up with his different kind of behavior, I wanted to get out from this relationship. When that argument happened, I told him that anyway, because of this different faiths, it's not going to work out.
Mhm.
And also, you regularly have an arguments and fights and disturbances during the relationships. I told him that it's not going to work out and I want to get out from this relationship. That time he expressed that he is also feeling bad being a Muslim. To born into the Muslim as a Muslim. He himself, he just makes me a fool of thinking that he is also ready to defend his religion for me.
So what did he say? What he did not like about Islam?
So he said, I feel bad for myself for to born into this religion. That's
Why?
only
Why?
Why so? What did he explain?
Explain why.
because that's the reason it's making us to apart from this relationship.
So
And I think that this is not
Truly,
working out.
he truly loves to be with you, but the religion is coming in your way.
Yes. In the beginning, when he said this word, I thought he is ready to sacrifice, but he is not able to do that because of his family and circle and friends. But I thought that's a real love. But because he's putting me on the top of anything else. That's what I thought. But that's all to pull you into something, whatever it is.
I know. It's they
They can go any extent to pull you into that religion.
yeah. And
Maybe lie,
unfortunately,
maybe cheat, maybe it can play it emotion, I don't know. But I'm feeling now everything when I recollect my past.
yeah.
I always think there are many red flags. Just with a blind emotional attachment pulled me to be into this relationship. Now I want to get it out, maybe.
no. It's pretty sad. Little further, moving further, you said you moved to different country, and then you had so you were still together, and then you had a you had a wedding.
Yes, we married and
Okay, how did you got married?
we married in like a civil marriage.
Civil marriage. Okay. Okay. So you were married secular way, no religion.
No religion,
Just human being
nothing.
married. Yeah.
Not
And-
Hindu marriage nor Muslim marriage.
But you were married.
Only the signatures on the paper, that's all.
Right. And at that time, did he say that you will have to convert to Islam, or did he bring up?
No, he did not say anything. He did not say anything about the relation about the conversion or anything. And later also he was fine. He once his parents involved, like once he told his parents, then actual like everything started.
I see.
He started when they know that I'm in his life, they started to push the things on me and pushing him also to make me to do those things. Then it's completely ruined all the it started disturbances.
See, this is the very important point. Any two lovers, they are in love. I always tell that go meet their parents one to one. Because as soon as parents gets involved in any love relationship, even though within faith marriages, as soon as parents get involved, they completely rock the boat and throw you upside down. And I don't know, I cannot emphasize as much that, but anybody, if you are in love relationship with any other party, make sure go endorse with the parents. I always tell that the boys are like a lion when they are in front of their girlfriend, but they are like a goat, bam, 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 bam. They cannot speak up against their parents exactly.
When parents are there, yes, that's completely true.
And it's what the lion you see, you think you are married to a lion, but it's worse than a goat, and that's the problem. And parents, they don't give a damn. They are not in love. They just want. They know that kick this girl out, will get you 10 more.
True, that also happened to me. Yes.
And yeah. So unfortunately, it seems like your husband, currently husband, he loved you, he wanted to keep you, love was priority, but then Islam,
Yes.
via their parents, Islam get introduced in his mind. And apparently now he's, even without parents, he's fasting, he's a pure 100% Muslim.
He left his parents and came to another country to be with me and to get into start the new life. Means I thought he's giving the priority and importance to me. So that's all girls wanted in the life. So I also thought same thing. But later after coming here also he adjusted, and he used to he never be like a strict Muslim. He used to like come to in my country. He used to come inside the temple, but now he used to come only till the parking. I started realizing the differences.
And in your married life, how much Hindu you were? How much in relationship did you clarify that you are Hindu and you wear the bindi or whatever?
Actually, yes. I was not like a strict Hindu.
Mhm.
I used to be adjust because when we marry in the different faith, you can't be strictly on one thing to make the life disturbances also. So I used to adjust on some things. Like a bindi, most of the time I did not put it. Only that occasionally when I wear some kind of traditional dresses and all, I used to put the bindi. And mostly I did not use it. And here he also did not ask me to put the hijab or anything in the beginning. And but he never forced me to eat any halal or non-halal food like that also. So let me tell you from the beginning, like when we met, he was the kind of the thing he is respecting. Like he is a liberal Muslim. He is not very strict into the religion. And his mother also was a Hindu. She converted after the marriage.
Wait. His mother was a Hindu.
Yes.
And she converted to Islam.
Islam after
And now
marriage.
She wants you to convert to Islam too.
Yes.
See, the problem is they learn that Hindu, once they marry a Muslim, then they adopt the Islam 100%. And 1,000 years, so many Hindu girls, they learn it that Hindu girl, they will convert and they will accept the Islam full-fledged. So it's a wrong message. They have learned all last 1,000 years. And when his mother did it, he says, wow, Geetha, you will do it too. If my mother did it, why not you?
Yes, that's a mistake. He expected I might be maybe same thing I cannot do that. And he grown up being two different, like Hindu family and Muslim family, because mother side are Hindu side. So I thought he is connected with both families. He knows more about both festivals, both cultures and all. And he also used to behave the same way. Like he used to tell me that he is giving equal importance and equal priority to
Oh, wow.
both paternal and maternal family. But now I realized it's all bullshit. It's all wrong. So he used to say that's not the reasons it made me to connect with him. But I felt like he's respecting both faiths and he's a liberal, he's not very strict and all. And he used to come to temples with me, but I did not force him on anything. Like I did not see he's a strict Muslim or anything like that. And also, I'm also not like raised as a very strict Hindu. I just grown up. I used to pray every day, and just like go to temples occasionally when needed. But after coming into the relationship, especially to another country, I'm not able to follow exactly what I did in my country because this is not environment that helped me to do that. So I just not very often, but once a while I used to go, but not very like frequent temple going and following puja and all. That's he thought I'm being with him, I'm understanding him, and I'm leaving my religion. That's what he thought. And he never discussed anything about me about the religion. Like if you want to marry, you have to convert. He never say anything. He just thought himself that I will do for him.
His mother did it. Why not you? What's the problem with you, Geetha? You-
And every time he says only girl has to follow husband's way. So in every marriage, not only Muslim, not only this one, Hindu, Christian, everyone, whoever marries, they will follow husband's surname, they will follow husband's faith. You are only making this marriage miserable being by like a stubborn. Like because I'm
That's
I'm
a
not
male
accepting his
chauvinism.
he's showing egoism, maleism.
Egoism, yeah.
Yes. It's
That's not
like all
acceptable.
one side. It's all one-sided expectations.
Mm-hmm.
He knows that if he brings up the conversion, I don't accept this marriage. That's what he never bring it into the relationship.
So now
And and later sometime he showed me a couple of Zakir Naik videos that what he tells about Muslims like a Hindus, like a single god worship like that.
Oh, he starts showing negative things about Hinduism.
Hinduism.
Yeah.
See, again, this is a typical. What they do
I-
is that they start making holes in
Yeah.
faith. That look, there is a problem. Look, there is a problem. Look, there is a problem.
Problem.
Their intention is to make your faith look bad. They only
Faith
pull
is-
out the good things out of their faith and show that look how wonderful ours is. Now you convert.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, when Hindu parents have not installed Hindu values in their mind, and that's why you cannot defend when they say all those you are political.
I tried to defend that time, but I was also not aware of much knowledge because Hinduism is not only like a one book like them. We have a huge like a sea, like an ocean. So not every human being can know everything in our books. So as of I know, I have defended and I accepted little. He only showed like mentioning like one God supreme, like praying like something from the Vedas, something he told. So I said it depends on the level of the person somehow, and I explained, but I never accepted that thing. Later, I used to eat all in non-halal meat. He was fine. Later, he asked me to stop eating non-halal meat because it's not permissible. Because he won't like it. It's not like Islam won't permissible night. He never said that. He said, I don't like it. No, by being in the relationship, you respect other person feelings also, right? When you're together, then I stopped. I said respected and I just accepted to eat whatever available, whatever he eats. Like that way, like one by one, step by step, very slowly, it started to happen. It's not showing you like a red flag or something happening immediately.
See, I told you, it's like you are in a mud. You slowly keep on sinking.
Yeah.
What it says that you take a frog, put it in water, and then put the water slowly burning, slowly water stirs. Frog will not realize, even the water start boiling, frog will not realize to jump out of it.
Yeah.
So that's your situation, that you did not realize that you are now in a situation where you are burning and you have to get out of it now. So, well, thank you for speaking out. One thing I like to know that you said, so you got married, then you were pregnant, and still you did not converted. You were Hindu, he was Muslim, and then what happened? When did you convert it?
Because these are all things happening, I thought he might gonna change. That's what I was waiting. That's the
Okay.
waiting period makes things worse. I should have left him earlier only because of we built it very hard, this relationship. So I thought maybe he gonna help, maybe he gonna change like that. That's what I waited. When after the civil marriage, it's been almost 1.5 years later, I got pregnant. Once I got pregnant, he let his parents know that not only I'm pregnant, they never knew that he is married also at
Wow.
1.5 years. So after 1.5 years, something, he told that he married me and I'm also pregnant. Then they requested him to get into the Islamic marriage. If you won't marry, that marriage, whatever you marry, that is not considered in Islam.
Mhm.
The kid who is in who is in me also, he is also not considered as a Muslim, and that pregnancy is also not valid.
That's
Valid means it's not like
he ignored 24:30 Quran. That
it's like valid means it's kind of an illegal relationship, kind of like a prostitution, some kind of. But baby is not a legal baby. That's what I have devastated. Like I really did not like that way of talking,
Yeah.
way of assumption. I got into married. I'm pregnant, and you say you just slept someone and got the baby. How you feel?
Mhm.
So he has to defend, right? He did not defend because they never go against the Quran. And he just came and asked me. I questioned same thing to him, whatever I told now. Like I don't like this kind of marriage. If the baby is not valid, means what's the nonsense they're talking? So he said their parents are old. They want to see his marriage because that's the last wish. They never saw. So everything emotionally. So they said I felt like he's only one son. Maybe parents, they might have some wishes. What's wrong to go to marriage? Because anyway, married a Muslim, it does not make sense. Like you are in my faith. I never leave my faith. I'm following my faith. And marrying on paper is nothing the difference. So I just went and I went. Some like Imam in the mosque, he asked me my name. I said my name. And they said Hindu name are not possible. Except Islam names, other names are not possible. Are acceptable. So I said why? And he said my husband said it's so no, it is like that. So he just randomly kept a name. So I said okay. Because they have their rules. I don't want to do some like what in front of other people, making some disturbances. I don't want him to feel down in front of someone. So I said okay. And they told me to repeat after them. I just repeated.
What did you repeated?
I did not remember because it's in Arabic. I don't understand also what is
So
that.
they said in Arabic, they did
Yes.
not explain you what this means,
No.
and you just say it.
Yeah, I just told. I don't remember. I don't even think that is a very memorable thing for me. So I did not consider that part kind of marriage. So I did not even went very happily. I just went and I just told whatever they told to me. And later, that is I think during the Ramadan month, some people are staying in the mosque. He took me to the
Into mosque.
yeah, it's in the mosque.
Okay.
But I thought he said women are not allowed in mosque. How could?
That is in this country, right? It's not my home country.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So when he introduced me to the ladies who are in the mosque already, and that what he said, the new sister came into our something family something. So and when after this thing happened, he said to my husband to make another appointment. Today I don't have time. So I did not understand why we need another appointment. So I did not have a time to ask my husband that time. I just went. When I went inside and they said, someone is came into Islam something and all. I didn't understand what's happening actually. Later, one lady is from the same state which I came from, India. So she said, yeah, the idol worshippers and this is and blah blah blah. You did a good job by coming into Islam, something and all. Then I realized that is not a marriage, that is a conversion.
Wow, you are converted to Islam.
And I don't know
Not you had no clue that you converted.
Yes,
That's a trap.
that is what I felt, and I did not. All the time you can't go and fight, and you can't do. Sometimes I just became numb. I am not understanding what's going around me. I trusted a person, and I went there, and you made something which you don't want to, and you don't like it, and within a minute, I was not comfortable at all there. I was just stayed a couple of minutes, and I came out. And I told him why he asked to make an appointment. And he said for marriage. I said, what happened now? And he said, it's not a marriage, it's a conversion. Then why didn't you tell me? I asked him, why didn't you tell me? He said, no, it's, I did not know either. First answer, he said, he also don't know that there is a conversion should be there in the Islam.
He is fooling you.
Big lie. Yeah.
Big lie.
And yeah, that's the second question. Like, why you did not tell me means I don't know. After coming only I came to know. That's all. He don't have any answer to face me. And then I started crying. Like I don't want to. How it could I trusted you. I argued so much for a long time. Like I trusted you. I came all the way. I struggled so much. You did very bad thing to me that you're not considering my feelings. You're not respecting my values. You just doing like that. I spoke to him and he said, in Islam, you don't need to be in Islam unless you convert by heart. You just do just for a marriage for purpose. So you can just let it be. You don't need to follow or you don't need to convert. It's just you said, they repeated, you told. That's all. You only the people whoever can convert by heart by knowing everything. That is only the real conversion. That is only the acceptable conversion in the Islam. Yours is not justice for the marriage purpose.
There are two type of conversion he's explaining. One is a fake conversion, and other is a conversion by heart.
Heart, yes.
Oh, come on.
So
that's a lie.
So what I thought, whatever it is on the paper, whatever happened, if I am not considering, means I am not a Muslim. I don't need to consider it. Because if I do by knowing everything, if I know everything and do it, then it is considered as I am converting. Even somebody says I converted and you are Muslim, I don't accept that. I am not converted. I did not know. It's not my will. So then he, after a couple of days, after a week or so, he asked for the marriage. I said I can't come because it's happened something without my wish. He said the same thing. You don't need to follow. It's just for marriage. Come on. So I just went for marriage, and marriage happened in Islamic way. Also, I was pregnant by that time. And everything is done, and he conveyed to his parents that I converted into his religion. See, he made a drama, he made a confusion to everyone. For me, he said you don't need to follow. And for them, he said she converted, so you are all happy. The purpose of this marriage and the intention of this relationship have fulfilled. And they are happy because they got a Muslim girl in their family.
You know, these people are psycho. They are the heaven goers. They want to go to heaven and they want to convert as many people to their faith. They think that Allah will be so pleased. Come on. What Allah will be happy trapping a girl like that and ruining the married life? Unbelievable. Unbelievable kind of mentality these guys are carrying.
I really regretting now for not talking any of these before getting into the relationship. I used to be same during the relationship, like a Hindu. I used to put bindi. After marriage, I little bit on and off using my bindi and following my faith. But before, when I was in relationship also, I used to go to temples and I celebrate my festivals. He was fine. So he never objected about my appearance or my activities, what I'm doing. I thought he's respecting and is giving my privacy and to my beliefs and all. He was not religious much and all. So I thought he's all good and he's just behaving the things based on the situations. I never blamed him. He is doing something intentionally or wantedly. I thought he is not capable of dealing the things and he's just going with the flow, like situations around him.
You know, I think you should file a lawsuit against that mosque for $10 million for fooling you and converting you. This is absolutely, as far I am concerned or as far I understood, this is something totally wrong for a imam to convert you without explaining that you are converting. And you know, in Islam, there is a Bukhari. Somebody asked Muhammad that what if somebody leaves Islam after Shahadah? And he says, kill him, kill the person. So for Islam, once you are a Muslim, once you take Shahadat and leaving the Islam is so serious matter. And the fact is, most Muslim countries, this is called apostasy and will be punishable by death. If you leave Islam in majority of Muslim countries, you will be punished by death. In country like Pakistan and Bangladesh, they will execute you. If you going out in public and say that I was Muslim at one point like you are, and now I am out of Islam. So when the matter is so serious, why they don't even explain you? You know what you did is the Shahadat. And Shahadat is La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah, meaning there is only one God, no problem, I'm with it. But the second part, that Muhammadur Rasulullah, Muhammad is the last prophet. Come on. You're talking about God, the ultimate. Why are you bringing somebody or Muhammad in their case? So I don't have any problem saying La ilaha illallah. I'm for it. Muhammadur Rasulullah, why not Ram be Rasulullah? Why not Krishna be Rasulullah? Why not Jesus be Rasulullah? Why not so many? So you did not know all those things. Unfortunately, you are trapped. I think you should go and file a $10 million lawsuit.
Actually, this one also I don't want to go out. Already I lost so much mentally. I drained. He used me like all the ways, financially, spiritually, mentally, physically, all the ways. I'm tired. So even not only 1 million, 10 million, 100 million, I'm not interested now because I just want some peace. Being this man, especially with the Muslim, expecting peace from the peace religion is not possible. That's so hard.
It must be your whole life is ruined.
Ruined. Not only life, my kid life is also involved now. You know, at least if with the divorce word, I can go out from him and can survive my life. But how can I take my kid out from this mess? The kid, he can stop me by pushing into the relation with the divorce. But kid is a blood relation. Why? How can I not trust him? Like, how can I trust him? Like, he might do same thing to the kid also. Because kid being with me, he might know my religion. He might may be interested in my religion, he might follow. He never accept me only to follow the religion. How he can accept the kid? So I know for sure kid is also going to face the life what I'm facing now. That's what I don't want my kid to fall in this kind of miserable life.
Well, one clarification. You said you don't want, you said my religion. Do you mean Hindu religion?
Yes.
But you are converted, you are Muslim.
No. It's somebody thinking means it's not like it's their wish, but I did not. I don't even consider that conversion as a conversion. No, the Quran, the Muhammad, Prophet, Muslims, whatever they think does not mean everything is right. My will, my heart, I am not a Muslim. If you are reading some book, something means it does not mean you are following, right? You just read and put it aside. I just repeated some words that does not mean I mean to that.
Good. No, I think just want to clarify the legality. That let's say you are into car accident, you are no more, sorry to talk like that, but your dead body is sitting there. Your Hindu parents wants to give the final cremation, but it's possible this Imam and your husband may come back and says that person did, is, and was Muslim. These are the certificates, conversion certificate, Nikah and all that, and you will be put into the grave as per the American law, as per I understand. Anyway, but at the same token, there are ways out. What you are telling on this video in public, that you had no intention, you were trapped, you were fooled,
Yes.
and you are Hindu and you are Hindu. That's
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Then if necessary, in this case, we can present this thing in front of judge that this is your wish. So tell us, what is your wish? Are you Hindu?
Yes, I am a Hindu.
How many percentage?
100%.
No 1% Islam there?
Oh, no, never.
Okay.
I used to respect that religion, but once it came to ruin my life, I stopped even respecting that religion. When there is no importance for the others' feelings and respect to others, then I don't even consider that as a religion. So I'm completely Hindu. I'm not even the papers, whatever showed my husband or Imam or someone, I don't even consider that it is not happened with my will. It happened in the different language without my intention, without my understanding. So I don't even consider that as a conversion.
I would recommend to write it down in a piece of paper, get it notarized, give it to two of your friends that legally you are no more, you are never Muslim, and you are not, just to cover the legal point. But this video, your statement over here is as good, no problem.
Sure, thank you. I know actually majority of the things happened only after the kid. He pushed me to have a kid name is also a Muslim name. I expected kid name should be both. It should represent both religions. But he said okay in the beginning. When I'm in the hospital bed, he added Muslim name. It should look like a more Muslim name. And the circumcision also, I'm not at all interested in circumcision because it's not like a religious way, not like that. That is such a painful thing for the small baby, that too for the sensitive part. That's only the point. But he pushed me, forced me, his mom and his dad stopped talking to me because he completely want me to convert and follow, then only he wanted to talk to me. It's not only the conversion, he wanted to completely implement as a Muslim, then only he wanted to talk to me, so he never talked to me. His mother and him, he had like they pushed me, like do help circumcision and all, and they pushed me to accept circumcision also.
See, circumcision, name change, religious conversion, not following your faith.
Yeah, when they're not letting me my faith, and they forced me to talk in their language, their mother tongue, like Urdu. I'm not belongs to Urdu language. I don't even know single word in the Urdu. So I know this is my age, not with the kid. with my career, career. I have to focus on my job. I have so many things to focus and learn. I'm not ready to learn their language now. But they pushed me to talk into the Urdu. They know my regional language, their parents, because they all belongs to same place, different cities, same state. So they know that mother regional language. Still, they are not ready to talk in the regional language. They pushed me to learn the Urdu. And also, before I used to, I'm not very modern to wear like exposing dresses, but moderately I wear just regular. But still, he started telling me to wear some hijab, not to yes, like a covering head or covering the chest, like that. I'm not wearing any vulgarly dresses to expose. Still, I feel my dress is comfortable. I don't need to cover it. But still, he's expecting when I put the bindi or tilak or something, and he used to turn away his face. And even in the pictures, when I try to put the bindi in the picture because I want to send one picture to my parents because they were asking, they know my marriage. They were happy because they don't like it, but still they were okay with this marriage. And they asked a photo. I want to put bindi in my photo and send it to my parents, and he's not ready to be beside me with my face having a bindi.
He has
Just
that
to-
much problem with the bindi.
Bindi.
He's okay sleeping with a Hindu girl.
Yeah. And is such a religious fanatic. I did not even think he's kind of that guy. It's not like not only losing everything, time, age, everything. I also feel lost. Like lost means cheated. I got cheated. So lost means you can try and win again. But once you got cheated, especially the marriage, it really disturbs you health and all the ways. Even when I was pregnant, he did not even consider me. There was a domestic violence. He used to hit me for the random things. I excused everything because it might sometimes mentally, financial stress might disturbing him. Like every time I used to excuse. There are a lot of chances maybe I had to go out. I did not go. Like everything I felt like I just made a mistake of waiting. Maybe he knows that I'm not going to change anymore. He can't change me. This is not an Islamic country, so they can't kill me. So they are mentally killing me every day.
That's a strategy.
So that I can go out myself from this, or I may die with this, mentally torturing, so that they can get rid of me. That's what I feel, that the way of behavior. And surprise thing is, whatever happened, the pain, the cheating happened to me, he adopted that and he is telling I did everything to him. I'm stopping his religion. I'm not letting him to follow his religion. I'm not letting kid to follow his religion. And he said I'm not letting he is playing a victim game now.
Yeah.
When police and court involved in my issues. So no, because the domestic violence, police has to involve, then he stopped. But when I raised that you hit me, you loved me, still you hit me, there is no love and all. He said in the Quran, there is something in the Quran that hitting wife is okay and hitting some small stick is fine. When wife is not under the control to make her to listen to the husband, it's okay to hit. This is the things he said to me.
Quran says yes, it's okay to beat a woman, but it's a bit lightly, bit under certain. But even physical touching a woman is absolutely no in the West or anywhere. There has no justification, and he's following Quran that it's okay to beat you. Oh my God, you are in trap.
Now, after like 3 to 4 times happened, I don't want to happen it again.
Yeah.
I had to involve cops. Then it said Like once the cops involved, he started telling that,
Let's
No,
not go in details.
yeah, sure. I know this is like a personal experiences. I want to control it, but
So
Yeah.
basically, your life is ruined. You were fooled. In the beginning, he showed it like a nice person. He came to Hindu mandir, and now everything he wants 100% on Islamic side. He wants you to be just like what his mother did, it converted and accepted Islam.
Follow.
And then my message to all next generation Hindu girls, please don't continue getting into this trap, because it will stimulate them to convert even 10 more people. So with that, to conclude it, Geetha, what message you would like to give it to other Hindu girls who, I'm sure there are thousands of girls right now in love relations with a Muslim. So what message you want to give them, and they think it's a true love, and what you would like to say?
mm, there is no there is no love with Muslims, especially when they even though they show you as a perfect they are perfect in the relationship, still the religion itself against for the love. So in their religion only there is no word of love. So if there someone is loving you means it's all trap. If they are loving means they have to accept you as it is, however you are. No conversion, no change of your appearance, and they have to let you live your life how you were before your marriage. That is the love. So they have to accept you, whichever these two things never happen with the Muslim boys, because your girl is not their priority. Religion is their priority.
See, that's a main important point.
For
Them, yeah,
Islam is more important, not your lover.
for them, not Allah. First is Prophet Muhammad, second is Allah, third is the parents, fourth is the friends, then community, then kid, then you will be the last person if you convert it. This is the list I have observed from his importance, the category. I'm not saying all the Muslims, but majority will be like this. So from him, I know real Muslim how is the real Muslim, how is the real Islam. So the news like the word what I can give the people who are watching this, please definitely if he is a perfect boy, please don't go for it. At least be single. That is far more better than if you can't marry someone. If you are already in love with some Muslim, but don't go to marry. If you are converting means they are not giving importance to you.
yeah.
If they ask you to convert means you are on the second option. If there is no you should be the priority for your love, then what is the use of marrying someone which you are not even consider you as a human? If you are not considering your feelings, if you are not respecting your faith, then what is use of bending for their religion? So I always tell, this is all drama. They will show you very sweet honey trap. This is called honey trap. I feel myself. They do all the things what opposite to the Quran to make you fall in the relationship. Once you fall, they will show all the reality. Everyone says Kerala Story movie is the propaganda movie. It's all wrong or just to defend the religion or something, but exactly same. Maybe I did not go to another Islam country on ISIS, but rest of all things happened to me the same. So I give my message is please don't marry and get your life into the trouble. Don't make kids also do not belong to you. Kids also belongs to only father as per the Islamic law. So if you want to lose everything, you lose yourself, you lose your self-respect, you lose your kid, your parents, your life for some one person, which they are not even sacrificing one single thing for you. So I feel it's waste of spending one entire life for one unworthy person.
Great. No, I think it's a great message. I hope all those viewers, especially those who are in love relationship right now. Please listen to this video, discuss all those points, read some of my books. Everything I have summarized it well, and I hope you don't ruin your life. I'm not saying that all Muslims are like that. I'm not stereotyping, but there is a good possibilities. So do your homework. And with that, we are concluding. This is Dilip Amin. Thank you very much, Geetha, for coming out and hoping to help the other girls. And stay put. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving this opportunity. At least one person can understand the pain. They can get out. That is the big thing. This is the reason I came out. Usually I don't want to come out and it might be a problem to my life also. Still, I took a step to save someone, at least one person, if they can
Great.
understand.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah.